Hello guys and welcome back to my Byzantium campaign, where you can see I conquered all of these lands and even a bit more because we have multiple subjects which are Pronoias, so they will be annexed for free. If you want to know more about it, you can check the first part of this series. Today, I think the goal is to form Roman Empire. To do that, I need to have 425 provinces within this region, so I have to go much harder into Europe, which won't be easy with all of the EU we have, but I have a plan that should allow us to do that. And guys, we've got a challenge, because at 120,000 subscribers, so we're lacking only 8,000 right now, I plan to do 3 months as Zlewikk without going horde. So you better hit that subscription button and let's get to this challenge. I will start with building a workshop in Macedonia, workshops in Trebizond, and developing Ragusa up to 20. Of course, it's all going slowly. You'll see for a very important mission. Also start reducing our inflation. So to achieve that, let's do this, this, and this. See, our balance is right now pretty much over 50. But I'm paying army, of course, to deal with the rebels. And as I was doing in the last episode already, I'm increasing autonomy in non-state provinces to minimize the amount of the rebels to fight against. I was really thinking if I should dismantle the HRE for the goal of forming Roman Empire, but I don't really have to expand into Roman Empire. Neither Italy, nor France, nor Iberia, nor the British Isles are in the HRE, so I'm just not gonna waste time on that. The buildings and development done, I can take Return to Gold mission, which gives me a cheaper advisor, which I'm not gonna use because I need missionary strength, but more importantly, Con of Pure Gold for 30 years, which is gonna give me domestic trade power, merchant trade power, and 2 years of trade income. So instead of 591, I have 1.6 thousand of ducats in my pocket. My loans are a bit bigger, unfortunately. That's why I can't seize land during war. Sell titles. I'll seize land a bit later, it's fine to get above 20, but I need that money to repay all of our debt. That allows me to take mission, collect our profits, which gives me 3 choices. So, private trade fleets, doubling the ship trade power, I can take 7-1% loans instead of 5, or I can get trade efficiency and not lose absolutes from free enterprise. And I will go for 7-1% loans, which is gonna give me significant funds, 7,000 ducats, to yet again improve a monument in Malta, this time to level 2. Yeah, and I will just let it increase over time for now. Something that I think I didn't do yet, yes, is getting a merchant from Aleppo. This is Orthodox, so it's actually very good. All of these are not converted yet, so what I might try doing is simply adding just this one state to the trade company, which is converted, and to convert the other provinces as well. Take this, which is enough to 46%. If I just add simply Aleppo, yep, that's gonna be 59% and 6th merchant, which is actually ready to be sent to Genoa node, where, well, I think I have a mission to convert Rome. So I first want to convert and then add it to the trade company. Age of Reformations here, so we no longer have excess expansion impact from each of discovery.
Oh no! Anyway,
but there's another thing that is gonna be super used here that we'll unlock, which is Province War Score, because we just need more bonuses. We have a convert provinces, convert a nation. Now what? We could take religious ideas, unify culture group. We are actually only lacking Kama and Taman from what I see. Yep. Which is, I will have to fight Muscovy for that. I mean, in general, I'm focusing converting provinces for the achievement, because I still didn't do that. I think this is the Pentarchy achievement, which requires you to convert Roma, Alexandria, Antiochia, and Jerusalem. And there's no time to waste. I'm still saving admin mana and diplo mana for the technologies, especially to unlock the new idea group. But it doesn't mean I cannot attack France. It's gonna cost me some diplo points because I don't have claims. But I'm gonna attack them. How about use favors? I cannot use all of my favors to increase trust. Yep, now they want to help us. and we'll of course go and crush France with the main goal of taking just a few provinces that will allow me to release more nations, which will have a lot of reconquest capabilities on France. As told you, I'm only taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces, which is a decent amount of AE, but it's fine. And as short truce as possible, which means we're gonna be able to attack them in 9 years. Now, as promised, Saluzzo is staying in our hands, because I had a perma-claim on that, and it's part of my mission. But I cannot release anything because of this stupid Hungary war. I'm just getting out of it. Sorry, I'm not gonna waste time on that. Let's go ahead and release a few key nations. Burgundy in Picardy, as well as Gascony in these 2 provinces, and finally Toulouse in Narbonne. I'll take a look. For the next war, I have all of the scores, all of this scores, and all of this cores to be reconquered from France. All of the rules are young, so I can try focusing on getting a non-hereditary Pronoias ASAP. I don't have slots actually, so my current Pronoias have to have the rulers die first. I need to fix this for sure, because apparently if a Pronoias is disloyal, it cannot be inherited. Institution is nowhere close since it's colonialism, but we are getting there. It's 0.6% so far. I've been building spy network on France and Württemberg, because the more spy network we have on a nation that has a better technology than you can get up to 5% for each technology missing for 100 of spy networks. So right now I'm 1 behind France, so it's 4.1 of the tech cost because I have 83% of spy network. Well, that's as good as I can do. This costs me 500 now. And the third idea group, I've been thinking a lot, mostly between religious and espionage. Since my goal is to form Roman Empire without ruining the nation too much, because I could just, go ahead and truce break 500 times, that would still work, and do it in like next 15 years. I want to instead do it a bit more peacefully. That's why I go for espionage ideas, which is gonna be mostly giving me aggressive expansion impact. But also other bonuses like, for example, siege ability, spy network construction, advisor cost, limit of Pronoias, and rebel support efficiency. There it goes, guys. Second achievement in this run, restore the pentarchy, so converting all of these provinces to Orthodox. Something that is also a key to form Roman Empire without ruining the nation too much is the Warehouse of the East mission, which allows you to get another 15% against expansion impact until the end of Age of Reformation. Just go ahead and start with... we need a marketplace and 25 development here. It is 17 already, and it has a marketplace, so it's just a matter of deving with a couple of million admin mana. I'm saving Diplomata obviously for filling the ideas. Sick. Now this gives me trade power until the end of the game in Ragusa, upgraded trade building, local dev cost and trade power. While finally this mission requires me to have 80% trade power in Alexandria. We've got 66%. So how about we temporarily stop protecting trade in Venice and send these guys to Alexandria instead. That's just 73%. By the way, we also got a triggered modifier, the Pentarchy, which is 4th missionary. Alexandria is hurting us because I cannot re-add it to the trade company for the next 2 years. How about... we get the marketplaces in these provinces. The golden union had to end at one point, and this is the moment. It is fine. See, I'm building up our economy. I'm finishing level 3 Malta Fort, which is giving 15% province war score cost. So really prepared for everything. We also prepared to take the mission Wealth of the East, which gives me mercantilism. Enable the promote single market estate privilege for the Emperor Y, allowing us to get extra bonuses for our mercantilists at 15. Okay, I don't have that. And distribute 10 base production local provinces of our production manufacturing. I have many of the manufacturers, if any. But more importantly, I needed this. Oh boy, I thought it's a bit easier to get this AE impact. Yeah, this is not for that early into game. 50 manufacturers. We don't have money for that. Also, the income is in fact a bit higher than you've seen right now, because this ship should be protecting my trade in Genoa instead. so it's closer to 140. Tier 6 guarantee form is allowing us to restore the Senate, which enables parliament but disables coal diet and also gives us national unrest at the max possible parliament seats plus 8. I'm really interested what kind of bonuses we can get around here. It's advisor cost, monthly autonomy change from progress growth, interest per annum, inflation reduction, tax meta, depending on the influence of different estates. Death cost for one promise, this is so useless. Culture conversion cost, a cheaper advisor, missionary and missionary strength. I like this the most so far. Diplomatic annexation cost, which of course I'm not gonna use for now. Yeah, I think this missionary is gonna be the most worth it. Let's select this. Obviously we need at least one seat to complete this. Tick. That gives us a cheaper missionary strength advisor here. Malta fort's about to finish right now in March. I can already start improving the Alhambra, which of course is giving at the 3rd level admin efficiency. There goes the second espionage idea, minus 20 AE impact. How much of it I have in total? Minus 35%. Yeah, we just need to pump up our prestige. Conquering provinces from Mamluks, especially Mecca and Medina, is giving me the Heart of Islam, which is power projection and even Fate of the Masim al-Haram. So I assume this is the Kaaba monument. I even get 100 admin mana, which I have anyway. Basilica in Mecca, and may use Kaaba monument, but Byzantium will only benefit from prestige and half reduced unity. No. Or every Muslim country gets plus 35 opinion, I get Diplo points, which I need. And Mecca gets local Muslim pilgrimages, which is yearly tax income, local okay. Both are useless, honestly. And I will go for the Diplo points. There goes the first bonus in this age, which is obviously war score cost versus other religions. Because of Marta monuments, and later also Alhambra, it's gonna work wonders. Why I'm, stacking reduction to AE modifiers, I'm also improving manually relations with nations which do not hate me yet, but they might hate me soon. At last, the rule of Morocco is like 72 years old. That makes the borders much better. How about our gap capacity? Still within the limits, which I absolutely love. How about we go ahead and try getting a merchant out of Safi? Are these free trade centers good enough to get the merchant? Nope. How about Garp as well? 47. And with this, it's 100% has to be enough. Yep. And we worry France took us like 2 years. I'm getting all of the cores for just 65% war score and 27 AE. I could take more for myself, but I don't want to because I don't have permaclanes here. I'm gonna use this AE on Milan provinces for the mission, as well as of course Iberia. So just for now go for all of this. I am not taking anything more to keep the truce short, just 12 years. So look at this. Now I've got a new slot for a Pronoia, and I of course fucked up with Burgundy, which is 200 development. It's fine. How about Gascony? 79. Toulouse has okay. Burgundy will need to be annexed manually, but it is fine. It happens. I couldn't do that earlier. I could do that probably before piecing out, but it is fine. You always make some mistakes, so you cannot be 100% efficient. Just go ahead and make Gascony a Pronoia, and then to this is 20%. To this is 10%, and immediately also retract this right to inheritance. I'll now do the same on Toulouse. I'm going a bit crazier against Castile and Aragon, and you see that's 172 AE for all of these provinces, but it's also 173 over extension. This is really good. The name placement is, well, beyond perfect. Only this station can join the coalition, so it's really non-important. And reduce this. I only need here to release one nation. I don't have that much of a limit. Leon, because for the next war against Castile they have cores all around the place, while the rest provinces I'm gonna start coring myself, and you see it's gonna just take around 16 months thanks to our co-creation cost bonuses. Portugal, taking all of these provinces, 60% war score, 113 over extension, AE. Who would care about little Portugal? Started annexing Burgundy, you see it's gonna take around 20 years, which is... If everything goes better than I expect, we could form the Roman Empire around that time, but of course, this is just an expectation. War with Milan is allowing me to shorten my truce with Castile, which is definitely gonna be of help. My peace deal with Milan, I need 7 provinces, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, 7 more provinces in this region. I'm taking the lowest developed provinces, but it's still a lot. I guess it's fine. I'm also taking his trade power. Okay. Yeah, we will handle. Balisarius' fall is giving me stab cost, global missionary strength versus heretics, plenty of perma claims. Look, or around the place, just here. Then I can choose a general with additional fire and shock, shock maneuver, maneuver siege, fire maneuver. I want additional siege for the general. 3-5-5-3 is not bad. And finally, this just requires me to stage Rome, which I can do temporarily. State core, yeah. I have admin mana, as you can see. Do this. Justinian's ambition, Rome in Roman hands, is alea iacta est, which is allowing me Eastern Roman Empire formation decision, gives him 5 perma power projection, and double the chance to gain the Conqueror trait, which is, I think, decreasing years of separatists. Let's just go ahead for this. Do I have provinces? Yes. Yes, that's Splendor Prestige. That is gonna be also converted into power points. And yeah, we are now Eastern Roman Empire with a lot of AE issues. I think I'm gonna try getting another strong ally, ideally in the HRE. How about Bohemia? Do you like Austria? Oh, you have nothing against Austria. Let's go ahead and ally them. And I could also do the same with Mainz, especially that they could join our coalition. Oh yeah, not anymore. From Armenia is right now inherited, making our borders a bit better, but I don't think these provinces are of use to form the Roman Empire. Not at all, but Koyunlu will be useful. They even is asking to move our capital to Rome. Not gonna happen. Constantinople is our right capital, which already has 60 development. Granda updated to tier 3. It did cost me together with institutions some loans, 5 of them. That's completely fine, and as a reminder, it gives me liberty design the subjects another -5% on top of what I already have, but more importantly, admin efficiency. So, for example, province source Caucasus Castile is right now 112 from me. I can pretty much take all of these provinces in one war, because I assume they have more. Look how much I can take from France for 88% war score. 220 for extension, but it's just 300 power points to core. I have -50% on core creation cost and another -25 for the fact that these provinces are my perma claims. So, I'm good to piece them out. Now, the main question is, do I want to feed anything into our subjects? Remember, they have like severe minuses to coring anything. I would try, worst case, I'll end that with these provinces anyway. You get Labour, and maybe I'll give you also this. While also Toulouse is gonna receive 2 cores, as well as Toulon. And the rest of the province is gonna be cored by... Ah, no, I cannot core many of them, but it's fine. See, the coring time is just 16 months. Now to minimize the amount of rebels, again, I'm increasing autonomy wherever it is possible for high. And you see, only in this couple of provinces will be loading, because all the provinces below, I'm reducing... Like, what rebels? Nobody cares! That of course allows England to break alliance with us, because they want our provinces. It was calculated to keep the alliance, but it's fine. In 5 years we'll go after British Isles. Why myself now, I can attack Spain just to avoid them joining the coalition, because yeah, Europe is not happy about our actions, but we don't care. Spain... Yeah, you have a similar fate to France. Again, Europe is not happy, but it cannot be worse than it already is. This gives me a mission. Non plus ultra, which is more of navies, yearly prestige, and worst core cost versus other religions. What's the worst core cost of England? 162%, and I don't need Ireland. 263% of extension. This is alright. Let's see that. Unrest is not that bad. It's time to land on England. That's gonna be obviously again for our perma claims. I don't have perma claims on the island yet, because I need to conquer more provinces in France. So just gonna go for the conquest of Caen. And yeah, this will hurt me a bit more to core and conquer, but it's fine. Let's go Bohemia to help us. It's just such a pleasant carpet siege, as you can see on England. If you don't know how to carpet siege, you can just go ahead to YouTube and Google Zlewikk carpet city guide, because I did a guide like 4 years ago already, or 3 years ago already. From inherited of Toulouse, making the borders a bit better. Of course, I'm just removing this. At this point, we're at 285 out of 425 princes needed to form the Roman Empire. We have to be very cautious on the truces right now, because hay is beyond acceptable. But we only have to attack countries that we have truces with. Like, for example, right now, I'm gonna go after Tuscany. Oh, no, I'm not gonna call Ferrara as a co-belligerent. Let's try again. Let's just go and ask these two guys to help. Since peace deal on England is gonna cost me 600 diplo points, I don't have perma claims on the British Isles. That's why I wait to annex Burgundy first to have diplo points to annex them, and then I'm gonna peace them out. I also feel like I might end up needing Austrian provinces to form the Roman Empire. That's why as soon as I finish this wars, I'm gonna break our alliance. You know what? I can still get perma claims on the English provinces. Because if I attack Milan, see, France will be called. Just go for conquest of Milano. And the province war score cost is just 53 provinces, so I can take everything except their capital. I'm investing a lot of money right now in the card houses, because if I go over my Gav cap, I'll have less admin efficiency. I have less admin efficiency, I can take less in the wars. Oh, I didn't even notice, but Austria broke the alliance with us by themselves, even though they still helped me in a war. So, our truce ends in 1554. That's when we're gonna hit them. Annexation of Burgundy is down, making the borders again better. And we are at 307 out of 425 provinces needed to form the Roman Empire. From of Leon got inherited, but yeah, they were very small in a way. Oh, that's a good moment to get the discipline event. Just go have some fun. I know I'm at the admin points cap, but yeah, I'm pissing at it right now. Let me just... Oh, those Zlewikk, you wasted so many points. Like in the way first, one of you said, oh, before you clicked 10% co-creation commission, you started scoring. Man, it was 20 admin mana difference. It's really not important for 60 years of a campaign. Okay, let's go ahead and peace out France. That hurts our diplo points. And you see that unfortunately, for this mission we are lacking 3 provinces. So I will have to pay diplo points for piecing out England. How about we just piece out these guys first? I have to, yeah, wait with piecing out England, because just Milan and France is 215 over extension, and I'm building more card houses. Looks like Evangelical Union just was great in Europe, but you guys have bigger problems than that. Okay, that piece is gonna hurt us. But, well, it can't hurt more than you're already hurting. Is there any province where I could concentrate? I don't think so, because Constantinople is already at 78 development for this concentrating. So there goes the mission. Beyond the Alps, more of armies, gas capacity, monthly V points, perma par projection, and obviously claims all around the place. So it's also cheaper. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I survive 400? Can I survive 400, guys? It's gonna take... Oh shit, should have decreased for exhaustion before I pieced out. It's gonna take a month longer. I mean... Oh yeah, that's a problem. See, I cannot core all of this. It's like 150 over extension. It's fine.
This is fine.
We have just to go ahead and do this. That's gonna be a very tough 15, 17 months. This is our underest map mode. Look, these points are at 0, so actually a couple of months and using war exhaustion should be enough. This guy is 71 years old already, please die. At this point, we have 360, so only 65 provinces are missing. Well, if Italian provinces scored, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Gascony front just got inherited, which is making our French borders much better. And we are at right now at 370 out of 425 provinces. I forgot that Ferrari is part of the HRE, so I have to fight Austria and its allies, but at least I can separate some of these allies while piecing Austria to get all of their provinces in 5 years. See, I'm separate piecing the allies of Austria here. So at this point, we are at 375 provinces. There are more coming from Rennes, from Thiers, from Gelre, but more important, we have to white piece Austria. So after this war and getting a lot of German provinces, which is even more AE, we got triumph in Italy. I'm not, yeah, could have kept that, that doesn't matter. And we had 385 out of 425 provinces, which means we need additional 40 provinces to form the Roman Empire. That's gonna be Spain. Ideally, Acquia will be annexed, as well as one more war with Austria. At this point, we really don't care about AE impact and improved relations anymore. So we're gonna change that icon to construction cost and dev cost, because I'm gonna start investing into manufactories to get this mission done here. I can't believe it, guys. The coalition started dissolving by itself.
Impossible.
So, I killed 7 nations in Europe. They decided that there's no sense to fight us. I mean, still, this... I think that's because the religious war just started, yes? They're fighting each other, that's why the coalition is dissolving. And the second part of people leaving the coalition is coming. After annexation of Spain. Oh, this is so beautiful. I might want to use this moment. I mean, I might truce with Austrians in August, but I might want to use this moment to attack non-HRE nations like Hungary, Poland and Lithuania to clear the borders here. I mean, yeah, Hungary especially. I definitely also want to attack Avignon, which I believe also is not in the HRE. Oh, guys, I wanted to attack Austria, but because there's a religious war, I have to call all of the guys that are on their side of the religious war, including Russia, so my ally. Yeah, I guess we have to use this time to attack Hungary, Poland, and Lithuania. Okay, guys, this is good news. I mean, I wanted to attack Poland, so it's not good news, but it is good news because Russia just asked me to help them with Poland. I'll just set up my promises of interest to be this, as I want something like this from Poland. Then I'll accept. Now, because this, when I declare on Austria, I will be fighting with their union. But Russia should not be able to join them because I am at one side of the war with Russia against Poland. So this, yeah, this looks scary, but it shouldn't be that scary. Let's go for the conquest of Vienna. This is our war here with all of these boys, and we have to focus really hard on getting all of these provinces now. I know if it's scripted, but this Pronoias, the non-hereditary Pronoias, they like this rulers live forever. Aquin rule is 74 years old already, and I need their provinces to form their own empire. Okay, looks like they heard our complaints, and now it's much better. So we have only 22 provinces missing. There you go, Mr. Austria. There you go, making not the perfect borders, but pretty good. Let me start 361 overextension. Yeah. Well, the coring time is again 16 months, so we should be all good. Now, since I don't have to deal with the Polish war, it's not my war in the end. I can just go ahead and peace it out. Then, restore their own empire, 1565. It's a completely stable nation with pretty much full hard income. Of course, it dropped due to our overextension, but there's almost no debt compared to our income. It's fine, you see that the coalition is just not gonna recreate anymore a completely stable nation. So let's just go ahead and restore their own empire and obviously take over their ideas, which was discipline, yellow legitimacy, 33% manpower not unlocked yet, unrest, deep reputation, stab cost modifier, force limit, infantry convertibility, production efficiency, tax meta, admin efficiency, co-creation cost. Now let's see what kind of missions we unlocked. Basila Romaion, which gives me stab cost here, prestige, gav capacity, and the Roman Empire government rank, which is giving me another admin efficiency. So do we have 15% of it? If in 1565. It disabled the Pronoia as well, it seems. Well, I'm just gonna go for the manpower then. And since I don't want to deal with the Dutch revolt, I'll just go ahead and release a subject here, which is gonna be Flanders. Now the disaster is no longer loading. It disabled the Pronoia. No, I can still do Pronoias. That's good news. Oh shit, that's why my income dropped so much. I think it forced my capital to move to Roma, which you can see destroyed all of my Western European trade companies. Yeah, that's actually... Yeah, I want the capital to bring in... let's see the regions. Subcontinents. How about we move our capital to Persia? Then I can create trade companies in all of these regions. So let's find a province that is having enough development. Yerevan has 16. How much it will cost us to move the capital here? 250. This is a perfect capital for the Roman Empire, isn't it? Just build a fort here. And let's restore trade company. Only at 7 merchants. I had 14 before it moved our capital to Rome. I'll just first thing that I'll do, I'll move my main nodes to Genoa. And now let's just have some fun. I think the worst part is that all of the improvements I made to the trade companies, they're just gone, right? I cannot regain them. And the problem is that we're in the trade company, I cannot re-add them to the trade company for the next 5 years. In the meantime, I will get as many merchants as I will be able to from the remnants. Well, it looks like I'm gonna get back to 14 very easily, and that is still with a few nodes missing a merchant. With these few small updates, our income is already 326 and we're just getting started. The breadbasket is about improving provinces in Egypt, which in exchange gives me trade power, the local dev cost, the capital, as well as distributing some dev among Anatolian and Balkan regions. While building up manufacturers is, as we discussed, I guess expansion impact until the end of this age, it's not like I need it anymore, right? While reform the Dematai is giving us 4 guarantee from progress for every card house. I have plenty of them, so it's gonna be a maximum of 100. As was professional Temata soldiers, which is land maintenance and land fire damage. Just doing some final extra missions for a matter of roleplay at the end. I need a workshop here, and workshop here. Super the Weavers is allowing me to change price of silk until 1821, as well as provinces of Kaya and Mysia change the trade goods to silk. Restore the Pentarchy requires me to develop Constantinople, Antioch, Jerusalem, Alexandria and Rome to 30 development. In exchange, I'm getting a fair amount of bonuses to Constantinople and also the other few provinces. So the Pentarchy is disabling the papacy, and I can hold the Ecumenical Council, which gives me missionary strength, stab cost over Patriarchal authority. Let's go for the missionary strength. Papacy is disabled, and finally Mendeschism is giving me another missionary strength, this time for the heretics. And this will start inviting nations in Europe to join the Orthodox faith. And it looks like it... 26 nations, so it was like an immediate decision. You join the faith or not? Am I right? Yes. Poland joined. Goslar joined. Friesland. Liberia, not so many, just a couple of them. As I want to finish this campaign with up-to-date tax, just to increase our income. It's already 600. I'll also go ahead and fix our borders by attacking Switzerland. Okay, now this is much better. I think we are ready to end this absolutely beautiful campaign. 650 income, 300 force limit, 270,000 of maximum power, and obviously 6,000 great power skull. And speedrunning Roman Empire's Byzantium. I'm saying speedrunning because I did not truce break at all. I did not ruin the country at all. We have no debt, we have plenty of resources, even no coalition. So this is a perfect save without any defects. And if you think so as well, and you appreciate that there's no clickbait in the title or the thumbnail, remember to leave a like on this video and of course subscribe to the channel to see more. Bye!